We simply have to focus on this man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Hello and welcome. This is the scene here in East London, in Stratford to be exact. We're at the London Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's West Ham United up against Aston Villa.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, they're going to play with a front two, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
Boubacar Kamara. Making them chase shadows.
They just know how to keep the ball, don't they?
And possibilities here. Can he deliver? There it is! The opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Socek. Igor. Diouf. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Tielemans. On to Rodgers. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Matty Cash. On to McGinn. Amadou Onana. Interesting pass. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
He read it really well, didn't he?
On to Wan-Bissaka. Lucas Paqueta. Well, there to intercept. Rodgers. Amadou Onana. Doing well to keep it. Boubacar Kamara. And Cash with it. John McGinn. Will it happen for them? Could be! Oh, a magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions, it really is.
They favoured a short one here. Nice looking move, this. Real chance. Straight forward for the keeper. Tomasz Socek. In possession, Bowen. And snuffing out the danger. John McGinn. Oh, this is looking promising. That is tackling of the highest order.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
On to Wan-Bissaka. Kilman. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Todibo. Socek. What can the Hammers do from this position? This could level it. Oh my goodness, monster tackling. Amadou Onana. Tielemans. Lucadinha. Onana. McGinn. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. John McGinn. Here's Tielemans. That's a good-looking ball. Stopped a certain goal. Areola. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Can they fashion a chance? Great shot, and in with a real chance. Real defensive resilience. And good safe hands on display. John McGinn. And Cash with it. Watkins. Here's Tielemans. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, surely! And that is defending of the highest order.
Well, how did he defend that? That's a great recovery.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here at the London Stadium. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Morgan Rogers. Amadou Onana. Decent position. Is this the moment? And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Igor. Max Kilman. On to Wan-Bissaka. Soucek. Igor. Diouf. Now with Somerville. Promising looking attack from West Ham. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Could catch them on the break. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up. It's West Ham United facing Manchester City. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Now, who can he play it to? Vicencio Somerville. He could really get at the opposition. Opportunity! Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Three goals without reply. Igor. Diouf. Paqueta. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Lucadinha. And here is Mings. Here is Digne. Tyrone Mings. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
Look at Digne. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Aston Villa facing Manchester United. Chances on. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
West Ham still trailing, but this game very much alive as a contest again. Cash. It's with Camara. 20 minutes to go. Amadou Onana. Well, can they open up the defence here?
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Todibo. Kilman. Now with Somerville. Callum Wilson. That's a good pass. And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
Substitution time it is here. It's a short corner. Cutting his way inside. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Look at Digne. On to Rodgers. Boubacar Kamara. Ollie Watkins. And trying to extend their lead. This could finish it. Can they cover up? And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
Well, what an atmosphere inside this stadium. But can West Ham...
Hang on, Stuart, look at this. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. John McGinn. Could we see some late drama here? And covering tremendous ground here. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Ezri Konsa. Martinez. Onana. Now with Rodgers. Amadou Onana. Boubacar Kamara. Tielemans. On to McGinn. Ollie Watkins. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, good idea. And the referee blows the whistle. That will be all. It was fiercely competitive, just as we thought it would be. But a draw in the end. How about that from the West Ham point of view? What do you think?
I think you have to say it's a point game, don't you? Far from the easiest game, but they kept fighting until the very end, believing that they would get another chance, and it's probably the fair result in the end.
Cameras trained on one man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Brentford up against Leeds United.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. So the initial 11 for the home side.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise...
Chance here. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
They favoured a short one here. Damsgaard. Now a decent position. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
He has teammates around him. Real chance. Oh, surely. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Tanaka. Well, Brentford really want the victory, make no mistake about that, after their defeat last time out against Tottenham. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, defensively, they were all over the place. Both as
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mikael Damsgaard. Vandenberg. Kevin Schade. Intelligent ball. Oh, to level the match. Oh, could have been the equaliser.
And should have done better there.
Anton Stach. And he has options available. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Damsgaard. And a lot to like about this attack. Henderson. Nathan Collins. Henderson has it. Schade. Looking for the final pass.
Now, where's the penetration?
Ouattara. Still working away. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Roden. Bijol. Gudmundsson. And trying to extend their lead. Tanaka. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. And Brentford have it back now. Kevin Schade. He has time to play it over. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Must be! Oh dear, he went for placement, but a really tame effort, you have to say. Anton Stach. Oh, good idea. Well, that's That's a really top-notch piece of defending.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Schade. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, he's through here. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Sepp van den Berg. Lewis Potter. Van den Berg. Keane Lewis Potter. Henderson. Damsgaard. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Wolves. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Oh, this looks useful. Stach. Now with Gruev. Will it happen for them? Tanaka. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Takes aim. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
And taken short. Searching for the angle. Mecha. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Really nice looking pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Oh, useful ball. Now possibilities in the centre. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Leeds United facing Crystal Palace. Nicely timed tackle. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Jayden Bogle. Can he score? Textbook defending inside the box. Take it away. That's a good-looking ball. Top-class defending. And into the last 20 minutes. Wasteful again in possession. Kevin Schade. Nice looking move, this. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? Jayden Bogle. Gruev. Can he find the right pass? Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Schade. And forward they go, chasing the game. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent the last chance to grab an equaliser. So making a change. Oh, what a save to keep them in front.
Well, that should have been the equaliser, but it's probably a match-winning save from the keeper.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. This could square the game. Stunning piece of defending.
What an important challenge that was.
Anton Stach. Very effective pass. Now with Ampadu. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Able to skip past his man. Can they square this match? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Ouattara. Henderson. Mikael Damsgaard. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Threading it. And the keeper more than equal to it. Here it is now, a substitution. Over it comes. So the final whistle is sounded, and it is a Leeds United success story in the end. How would you sum this up?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game.
One man the focus of attention. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Well, the weather couldn't be much better from a footballing point of view. Welcome to Selhurst Park in South London. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me is Sue Smith. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Crystal Palace facing Manchester City.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Yeah, it's a 5-2-3 out of possession, but as soon as they win the ball back, the shape could be more of a 3-4-3, making sure that those wing-backs push forward.
And suddenly on the front foot. Could be troublesome. Oh, how did he keep that out? And over it comes. And taking care of the situation. Richards. Munoz. Well, Palace really want to see this go the right way for them after losing against Fulham. How do you see them faring today?
Yeah, they really weren't at their best at the back, losing 4-1. When you look at today, they need to improve as a whole, make sure they press as a team and work the opposition. It's going to be tough. I can see them sharing the spoils.
Well read to ease the pressure. Reinders. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Silva. The ball with Rodri. Could be threatening. Can he put them in front? And saved by the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, just when strong hands were required, there they were. Jefferson Lerma. Tyrick Mitchell. Feeding it through. Oh, a good diving save. And the short option preferred. Lacroix. On to Horton. Ismail Assar. Can he put it away? That is a perfect tackle. Horton. Richards. Well, he's given us away, and that'll be offside. Jefferson Lerma.
With the owner of the blue card registration BG04DON, please.
And Palace unable to retain possession. Reinders. Jeremy Doku. Now with Reinders. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Lewis. That's a good-looking ball. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And Palace finding space on the flank. How about the cross? A deep delivery. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Haaland. Nice looking pass. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can they forge ahead? kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Now how about the short corner? Well, the threat could be there. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You've got to give him time to get back on.
Opportunity to go ahead. Full marks to the keeper.
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he'll be a bit deflated following that effort, but he was being tightly marked. Munoz. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Really good build-up, but no end product. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, it's on! Oh, fully stretched! Well, the short corner routine. The referee's whistle, and that means the first half is over here in South London. And away they go again into the second half. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Holland! In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease, and it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Yeremy. And Lerma. And support available, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Reinders. Silva. Nouri. Given away by City. Lewis. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, might be. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Mark Guehi. Tyrick Mitchell. Lacroix. Mitchell. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. Opportunity here. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Crystal Palace taking on Leeds United. And teammates around him. It's looking promising. Trying to chip it over the keeper. Holland! In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the replay, and it's poor from the keeper. Completely gets caught out in no man's land. There's so much of the goal to aim for, and he manages to finish it off well.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. Yeremy and Lerma. Will it happen for them? Munoz. Very effective pass. Now with Lerma. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
That's a lovely ball. Weighted well. It's a neat move. Opportunity here. Oh, a sensational stop.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Safely away. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing West Ham United. Danger building. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Munoz. Well, he's certainly not alone. Makes his way in field. Ryan Ait Nouri. Nouri. Now with Reinders. Is it going to be? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay, and probably one of the simpler finishes you'll see this week. From that sort of range, there was never really any doubt that he put it away.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Jefferson Lerma. Sarr in possession. Can they create something? Tyrick Mitchell. Now a decent position. Lerma. Oh, that is a superb save. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Yeremy. Sarr in possession. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Can he find the right pass? Now the counter-attack looks on. And the electronic board delivers the news. Hold on! Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Will Hughes. Super pass. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And that brings this game to an end. A day of frustration for Crystal Palace, all things considered. 3 points dropped.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.
The cameras are fixed to one man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Nottingham Forest up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, couldn't keep it in. The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment.
And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
Well, just watch this. What a brilliant piece of skill. He's determined, he's athletic, and he makes the perfect contact with the ball. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Elliot Anderson. And finding the flow. There's the shot. Oh, superb reflexes. And over it comes. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Good conditions for the counter. Could be threatening. Chance to finish. Magnificent defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Moving it forward. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there.
Decent chance. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Simons. Bentancur with it. Promising position, this. Chance here. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Van de Ven. Simons. Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Composed and patient passing.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Good work from Nottingham Forest to win it back. Hudson-Odoi. Morato. Sangare. Running with confidence. And caught by the keeper.
Well, Forest have created some good chances, but have been wasteful in front of goal. Just look at the stats there.
And now they've got to put their minds towards winning the ball back. Options in the centre. Very quick thinking there. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Promising looking ball. Can they forge ahead? Huge block. And the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? The keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Van de Ven. Well, he's certainly not alone. And let's give credit to the defending. Morgan gives White. Really good build-up, but no end product. Simons. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And that brings the attack to an end.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
James Maddison. On the ball, Richarlison. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, danger here. Oh, great defending. Quick counter could be on. Chris Wood. Oh, that's a clever ball. This could square the game. Terrific piece of anticipation.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Here's Chris Wood. Well, fantastic reflex action. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Was a constant threat throughout that.
So they get the second half going here. Surely the equaliser. And did just enough defensively. Surely now. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Romero. On the ball, Richarlison. And an opening! And a big moment! A goal for Tottenham Hotspur! And they are going to be difficult to stop now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway at 3-1. Morgan gives White. Anderson. And it's with Gibbs White. And covering tremendous ground here. Well, Spurs with the ball again. Here it is now, a substitution. Pedro Porro. Well, misdirected.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
He could pick out a teammate. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Nottingham Forest facing Fulham.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And a disappointing end to that. Morgan gives White. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Is it going to be? Well, trying to plot a route back into the game, but that does not help their cause.
Well, they needed to take this chance just to give them some hope here.
Number 30, Rodrigo Bentancur. Coming
Pedro
off
Porro.
the pitch. Number 8.
Now Romero with it. It's with Porro. Yves Bissouma has it. Gives it a go. Off, and that's going to be a penalty. And not content with that, it's a yellow card as well.
Yeah, not the cleverest bit of defending, was it?
Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, once the keeper moved, that was always going to be on that goal.
Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Morato. And nicely over the top. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? And no let-up. Well cleared away. And pressing expertly. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Spurs taking on Liverpool.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
Stunning piece of defending. Ryan Yates. Murillo. Dan Ndoye. Given away by Tottenham. Nicolas Dominguez. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Very quick thinking there. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Searching for the angle. Simons. James Maddison. Could be threatening. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Dan Ndoye. Well, good idea. Genuine chance. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Good ball over the top. James Maddison. And on to Korowani. Oh, that's splendid play. Did well to win the ball back. Murillo. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And the referee blows his whistle, and Tottenham are the victors. They get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what a great display that was. He really did inspire them to victory today. That was a 10 out of 10 performance.
Two proud football clubs located just 12 miles apart. It is the North East derby, and the sparks tend to fly when Newcastle and Sunderland find themselves on the pitch together. What next? We'll find out on EA TV. Hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. This is the scene here at the Stadium of Light. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Sunderland up against Newcastle United.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Promising move this from Newcastle. But the danger averted for now. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Well, no doubt about it, Sunderland's hoping to bounce back after losing against Manchester City. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, in the end it was tight, but a 4-3 loss shows exactly where the problems lie. Their defending is really poor at the moment. If today they can be a little bit more expansive with their passing and defend with greater urgency, I think they're...
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity! Oh, good save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. Well, still a chance! Nothing to show for that attack. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good pass. Can he put it away?
Yeah, made it really difficult for the striker. Top-class goalkeeping.
Now sending it in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Granit Xhaka. Committed challenge. Idea. This to get them in front. And showing good defensive judgment. Might finish now. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Who's going to get on the end of it? Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Well, disappointing end to the move. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Super pass. Chance was building.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Now what can they do from here? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Joelinton. Surely! And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Lefebvre. Attacking with vigour, but they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, good vision. Needs composure. Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well and made a very good save.
And they're going for the short one. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And a clever piece of defending. Fabian Schär. Anthony Gordon. That's a good ball. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Can he find the right pass? Byrne. Nick Woltemade. Nice looking pass. And the ruling is offside here. And on the cusp of the half-time interval, a story of Newcastle United in front. What have you made of their performance?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much-needed security. So 2-0 now. Hume. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Fabian Schär. Guimaraes. Now opening things up. Oh, the challenge was spot on. Well, that's going to be all for the first half. The referee's whistle, half-time here at the Stadium of Light. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
So back in business here, the second half is underway. And my goodness, the Magpies really took flight in the first 45. Will it be a repeat performance this half? And look at this! A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And the action underway once more, with the Magpies very much on top. Granit Xhaka. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Jacob Murphy. Now, options are plenty. Trippier. Interesting pass. Looking for the angle. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Sunderland taking on Brighton. And striking it. Oh, difficult save to make. So the corner played into the box and clearing his lines.
Well, they've created so many chances. As you can see, Newcastle have played really well here today.
And they're raiding again here. Attack after attack. Looking for the right angle. And a very good challenge. Well, they could break at pace. And passing it through. And just has to remain calm. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway at 3-1. Byrne. Trippier. It's Dan Burn. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Chelsea. Textbook defending inside the box. Granit Xhaka. In a decent position. Reinildo. Now what can they do from here? Well, winning back possession.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, moving it nicely. Will it be? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. A good and fair challenge. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
This is a message for Mo Ali. Mo Ali, can you please meet Jennifer Bassett at the ticket office?
Trippier. Murphy. Oh, he looks threatening. Now he must favour the cross. Real chance. Stunning piece of defending. Trey Hume. Dan Neil. And possibilities here. Oh, could be. Off the post and back in play. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Oh, genuine chance. And it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Good ball over the top. Well, now they have possession. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Reinildo. On the ball, Alderete. Possession lost by Sunderland. Joelinton. Teammates available. Can he finish them off? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. The corner kicks keep on coming. Playing it in. And they're not out of the woods. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Traore. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Anthony Gordon. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he should be happy with his goal and the win, but he'd be slightly annoyed that he hasn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.
One man the focus of attention. 4 goals last time out. Can he light up the stage again? It is Chelsea. They take on Everton live. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Chelsea versus Everton.
The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And here's how Everton line up.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
But he really is danger personified. But in this game, Stuart, what do you think? Real chance. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Well, they fancy a short one. That's a good-looking ball. Carlos Alcaraz. And now Gay. Alcaraz. Chelsea were richly praised for their win against Bournemouth. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, they were so clinical in front of goal, weren't they? But what I like...
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending!
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Palmer. João Pedro. Now with Caicedo. Fernandes. Can he deliver? Great challenge. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Idrissa Gueye. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. João Pedro. Cucurella. On to Caicedo. Thoughtful play. Can he put it away? And that is offside. Garner. Clean challenge. And playing it through. Played over. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. Vitaly Mykolenko. Grealish. And they have possession again. And Everton with the ball again. Everton moving the ball forward with purpose. It's there for him! And bar rather than net in the end.
Yeah, from there, that was a very good effort. Unlucky, really.
Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Now opening things up. Now what can they do from here? Cucurella. Pedro. Oh, a magnificent challenge. And the flag has gone up here. Offside it is.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Everton doing well to regain possession. Can he find the right pass? Cole Palmer. Enzo Fernandez. And danger averted. Well read. Now counter-attacking possibilities. He's in! And really top-notch goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is absolutely brilliant from the keeper.
Favouring the short one. Cutting his way inside. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Moises Caicedo. Pedro. On to Caicedo. Cucurella. Good-looking move. Chance to shoot. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
And that is officially the end of the first half. It's so far so good for Chelsea. They find themselves in front.
Well, we discussed it before the game. They are a brilliant team defensively. Their decision-making about when to press and when to delay the opposition has been spot on. I just can't see them conceding today.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half, and Chelsea hoping to build upon a largely positive first half showing. Fernandez. He has time to play it over. Can he deliver? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Idrissa Gueye. And credit due, a good intervention. Very effective pass. And now Gueye. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Fernandez.
Substitution for Everton. Coming off the pitch.
Tosin Adarabioyo.
James Garner.
Enzo Fernandez.
Number 22.
And winning it back.
Dewsbury Hall.
Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Chelsea taking on Newcastle United. Determined defending. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. Moving the ball well here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Well, beaten easily here. Might go ahead. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is. And all eyes are on David Moyes. What's he going to do to turn this game around?
O'Brien. Now with Dewsbury Hall. Idrissa Gueye. Slight miscue in the final third. Alcaraz. Gives it a go. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. Reece James. Cucurella. Adarabioyo. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Everton facing Arsenal. Manoeuvring infield. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
And as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him. And David Moyes has to come up with a game plan. His side are certainly struggling here.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? O'Brien. On to Tarkowski. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. That's a good-looking ball. The verdict is offside here. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Can he put it away? Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Fernandes. Now with Palmer, and Chelsea looking dangerous. Decent looking ball. Oh, genuine chance. And a save that keeps them very much in this.
Well, could that stop be the turning point? They'll need to be quick, though.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Untidy phase of play. This could finish it. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. 5 minutes left. On the attack in the closing phase. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, in the closing phase, and Everton find themselves trailing. A lot for them to do.
Well, it's certainly been exciting, but can they find an equaliser here? They've created so many chances throughout the game, but they just need the ball to drop kindly in the box from a cross or a set play. It's going to be a frantic finale to this match.
And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. One slick pass after another.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the flag raised. Offside it is. And that is full-time. Chelsea have prevailed. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, before the game, we talked about their defensive qualities. But today it was all about their ability to create chances that were so impressive. And key to that was their positional rotation, which caused the opposition all sorts of problems. It was a real joy to watch.